Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at the Counteract 16-ounce single bag of tire balancing beads for the off-road vehicles. Now the Counteract balancing beads are the economical way to balance your single all-terrain or mud-terrain tire and wheel assembly for the lifetime of the tire. The beads will basically install inside the tire. Now I wanted to zoom in and show you this is the bag you would get, and it does come sealed at the top. It has a tear-off strip which I've already removed just so we can see what's on the inside. So if we dump everything out here and lay everything out, should be about 4 different items here. But basically you can see it'll include a 16-ounce bag of balancing beads, the vortex valve core, the flow-through cap, or the standard logo valve cap. Now the beads themselves, they're tiny spheres made of coated glass. The balancing beads will not cause damage to the inner liner of your tire, and they won't clump regardless of excess moisture, and they are TPMS compatible. They are environmentally friendly construction. They are reusable and recyclable beads. And just to demonstrate or let you know how the Counteract beads work to balance your tire, I'm going to pop up an insert here so you can sort of go along with it. But basically what happens is once your tire begins to roll, this bag is going to break open and the beads will get distributed around the interior thanks to centrifugal force. And as that wheel continues to spin, the heavy spot in your unbalanced tire is going to pull up and down on the vehicle suspension, and this will cause the beads to shift in the opposite direction of that pull, and the beads will continue to migrate there until there's enough of them on the opposite side of the heavy spot to balance out your tire. The tire balancing beads continuously and automatically readjust the balance of your single off-road tire. They will reduce vibration and ensure even wear to increase life of the tire, and it also decreases roll resistance for improved fuel economy. Now we mentioned they're an easy installation. Basically you just throw this inner bag into the tire when it's removed from the wheel, or you can inject the beads into the valve stem. The beads do remain inside the tire, they don't come loose, and they don't cause any damage to your wheels. Now if your tire does have an internal TPMS sensor, you will need to break down the tire to install these beads. Now when you go to order these beads, to order the correct amount for your application, you'll need to get the size of the tire from the sidewall of your off-road tire and then match it to the tire sizes that are listed on the product page for that size bag of beads. These do come in many different sizes. We do sell them all separately. Now this 16-ounce balancing bead bag here is designed for use on off-road vehicles that have 15-inch to 26-inch size off-road tires and a minimum of a half-ton suspension. You do not want to use these beads on passenger cars or SUVs. Now the other parts they give you right here, in order to reduce the possibility of any valve leaks, the use of the vortex valve core is recommended by Counteract. You just unscrew the valve core out of your valve stem and insert this one in place. And then use either one of these caps. You can use the standard valve cap that you just screw on and take off, or they also offer you a flow-through cap, which is nice because once you screw this onto the valve stem, it has a ball valve at the top, so you can actually, if you want to get the pressure, you can just put the tire pressure gauge on it. If you want to add air, you just put it on there, so you don't have to remove the cap, it'll just stay on there. And these parts are all included in every bag of Counteract beads. These are made in the USA, and again it's for a quantity of 1 bag of beads for 1 tire. But that's going to do it for the review on the Counteract 16-ounce single bag of tire balancing beads for off-road vehicles.